Connection established.
Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am starting a brand new series on this channel. It's going to be a series where I upload for the next 30 days, every single day, a mindset and trading psychology video. I'm calling it the Millionaire Memecoin Mindset series. In this series, I will discuss the common struggles and pitfalls I faced when I first started in the memecoin trenches in March of 2024. And likewise, I'll discuss how to work on it, how to fix the struggles you're having. And likewise, I'll discuss common struggles I'm seeing in my own community, on Discord, and in my DMs. Before we begin, however, let's go over Axiom really fast. Axiom is the cheapest and quickest platform available to all the memecoin trenchers. I highly recommend getting it. Link in the bio. You do get a max trading fee discount with my link. And once again, everyone's using it. No one's using Bullix anymore. No one's really using Photon anymore. The Axiom team has done an incredible job caring about the community and the traders, and they're putting the traders first. And that's what I really stand by, and that's why I've been promoting them for such a long time. So once again, link is in the bio if you do need a trading platform. They do give you Solana back for every trade you've done off of your fees, unlike any other platform is still doing to this day. So they're paying you to trade. So for example, if you make profit on every single trade, they give you money back still. So you're making even more profit. Name me any other platform that's doing that. So anyways, let's get into day one of the Millionaire Memecoin Mindset series. So, day one of the Millionaire Memecoin Mindset series. What is it? Well, there's thousands of topics we can cover with most people struggling. However, the one that really comes to mind is discipline. Discipline is the number one concept that every failing trader struggles to have nailed down. And discipline isn't really a skill set. It's a frame of mind. Because discipline can be defined in a broad variety of terms. It can mean you're patient. It can mean you're really secure and tight risk management. It can mean millions of things. But discipline is the one thing that I've seen that differentiated between myself as a struggling trader and myself now. Or likewise, what I've seen amongst the best traders in the trenches is discipline. And what is discipline? Discipline is the ability to do things that you do not want to do, or the exact opposite, being able to not do things that you know you want to do but are bad for you. So for example, let me give you an example of me. When I first started out in March 2024, one common issue I had that was very bad was I was full porting. I had about $10,000. Of course, I didn't full port $10,000 into a trade, but I was putting $2,000 in a trade. I only had $10,000. That's a big no-no. I was full porting. And why was that? Because I saw all of these people on Twitter, Telegram, Discord, YouTube, whatever, posting incredible P&Ls. I saw them post $5,000 to $100,000, $5,000 to $200,000, $5,000 to $50,000. I was like, whoa, that's insane. I need that. But what I failed to realize is those people's portfolios were $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. $5,000 to them was 2-3%. $5,000 to me or $2,000 to me was 20, 30, 40, 50% of my portfolio. And so discipline is the number one thing you need to nail down if you want any success in the trenches. And why is that? It's because it's you versus you. Guys, it's you versus you. It's not you versus me. It's not you versus Ansem or you versus anyone. It's you versus you. Okay? You cannot compare your journey to someone else's. My journey took a year. Right? I started in March 2024. Everyone knows I started with $10,000. I lost it all within a week or two. And then I deposited $1,000 again, and I ran it back up slowly, very, very slowly. And it took me 2-3 months of a lot of struggle, losing a lot, zeroing out a couple times. And it was a struggle. But someone else's journey could have been the first week they deposit 10 grand, they buy Trump, they make 2 million, and they log off forever and never trade again. Everyone's journey is different, guys. And that's what you need to realize. You need to compare yourself with yourself in the mirror. I want you to look in the mirror at the end of every night and just ask yourself, did I do well today? If you did well today, and I'm not talking about profit and loss wise, because you can make great decisions and still lose a trade. I'm talking about, did I do decisions today with my portfolio that I'm proud of? And if it's a yes, good, you did good. Because compounding good decisions results in good results, right? How many have you heard people of getting lucky one time, right? They won the lottery one time and they lost it all. Why is that? It's because they didn't build any good habits. They didn't make any good decisions. They got lucky, right? And they didn't have the skill set and attributes to save the money they made. So likewise, how many people you hear in the trenches, turn 1,000 to 100,000, and then they keep trading, and then a month later they have $0. Why is that? It's because they got lucky. They don't have the habits and the skill set and the discipline to know when to stop, know when to save money, and know when to consolidate the portfolio. And so what you need to be doing is looking at yourself, looking at your portfolio. All right? If you lose a trade goes red, guess what? That's okay. Who cares, right? As I always love to say, who cares? However, if you do 50 trades and they're all red, you have an issue. Okay? Having a couple red trades in a row is not a big problem. But if you, over the course of a month, lose every single day, you're doing something wrong. You're not having the skill set. And you're gambling. Okay? Because there are certain strategies a disciplined trader has that will perform over a course of 100 trades. As I recommended, read the book, Trading in the Zone. What did he say? Mark Douglas, the author and the former trader. Trading is a game of edges. Over the course of 100 trades, 100 rolls of the dice, your strategy should be at least 51%. Because 51 winning trades out of 100 nets you a +2 reward, correct? If you do 100 trades and each trade is $100 profit or $100 loss, and your strategy is 51%, that means you won $5,100 and you lost $4,900. So you profited $200. And so what does that mean? That means you have a profitable strategy. Not every single strategy is 90% win rate, 80% win rate, 60% win rate, because it goes based on the trader as well. You need to be disciplined. You need to identify the 1 or 2 strategies that you're really good at. I don't care that other guys are doing 50 strategies. I don't care that I'm doing 3 strategies and you're doing 5. I don't care that you're doing 1 and I'm doing 17. It doesn't matter. What matters at the end of the day is you making money. And you have to look yourself in the mirror, look at your eyes, and ask yourself, am I making money? And of course, the first couple weeks, months, whatever, you're starting out, you're learning, you're not going to be making money. And that's okay. But as I always preach, a disciplined trader does not make the same mistake twice. You cannot make the same mistake twice, guys. You cannot. I forbid you to. If you full port once and lose, okay, you learned. I can't full port because I lost everything. But if you do it the second time, I'm sorry, you are stupid. You cannot do the same mistakes over and over again and expect a different result. If I take a car and drive it into a tree 20 times and I crash, the 21st time I run into the tree, I can't expect a miracle and the tree to go invisible. That doesn't exist. Okay? If I keep doing the same exact thing over and over again, I will keep getting the same results. Guys, if you full port every time and you lose, you will keep losing everything. You can't expect anything different. Likewise, say an AI coin, right? Say the developer sells. That means it's a rug, right? An AI coin needs a developer. Otherwise, when it rugs, it's over. So what happens if a dev sells, you get the dev sell on the chart on an AI coin and you buy? Well, you can't expect it to go up. The dev sold on an AI coin, it's going to nuke, right? The first time it goes down, you're going to lose the money and you're going to be like, okay. But if you do it the second time on an AI coin where the dev sells, you can't expect anything else. You're going to get the same result because you're making the same exact mistake. And that's the difference between a disciplined trader and a good trader. A good trader will make a mistake. That's fine. But they are going to write it down on a piece of paper and they're going to look at it. I cannot do this ever again because I will lose money. And so over the course of a month or 2 months, they have 50 mistakes they've done. I bought an AI coin when dev sold. I full ported. I bought because this wallet bought and he sold on me. And you're going to have 50 or 100 or 20 or whatever mistakes. And what I want you to do is look at that paper. And before the next coin you buy, you have to look at every single mistake you've ever done. And you have to check to see if the reason for your trade right now is any of those factors that you've done in the past. And if it is, I want you to slap yourself in the face because you need to feel some pain because you're stupid. You're doing the same thing over and over again. If you've made a mistake once, if you made 50 mistakes once, that's perfectly fine as long as you're not making it again. Discipline is what makes bad traders good. There's no secret strategy that makes a bad trader good. There's no secret technique, okay? A strategy is just an edge. It's like rolling a dice. Say one strategy gives you a 75% win rate, one gives you 70%, but it doesn't matter, because if you are a bad trader and you full port the first time, say it's a 70% win rate strategy, and you full port, that means 30 out of 100 times you're going to lose. So what if the first trade you ever did, you full port, you're like, oh, it's a 70% strategy, and it loses. And you're like, oh no, I lost everything. I don't have anything anymore. Was the strategy necessarily bad? No. The strategy is 70% win rate. You were undisciplined and you full ported. And I'm using that example because it's just the most obvious example that many people are doing. They over leverage, they put too much in. And so what I need you guys to do is every single day, before and after every single trade, write down the mistakes you've done. And also before the trade, look at the paper and check, am I potentially doing one of these mistakes on this trade? And if it's a no, then go for it if you do believe it's a good narrative. But if one of those mistakes is written on the paper and you're about to do it again, slap yourself. I want you to punch yourself in the head or face as hard as you can. I don't care, because you deserve it, because you're being stupid and you're expecting to make money from stupidity. Okay, yes, meme coins are a little bit degenerate in gambling, but there is a method to the madness. Ask me why the same 200 people or 300 people in meme coins are making all the money. Tell me why. Because they're able to understand the risk to reward and they don't make the same mistakes. Tell me why they're making money and then 50,000 people are losing money. And it's the same 200-300 people that are getting a huge following on Twitter, on YouTube, whatever, and they're getting all the success. It's because they were able to shape their mind to be that of a good trader. No one's born a good trader, guys. No one. I was not born a good trader. I lost $10,000 in a week or two, my first 1 or 2 weeks. All right, in March 2024. I was not a good trader in meme coins. Okay? No one is born that way. And so what you guys need to realize is you mold yourself to be a good trader. All right? A trader is never born, and you really need to want it, because this is the only current hobby, you could say, or profession, whatever you want to call it, potential that can change people's lives. You can change your life. If you make even 2 Solana a day, that's $300 a day. That's $105,000 a year. Most people in this world don't make that money. The average income in the United States is $45,000, $50,000. Some days, this is not to toot my own horn, this is not to flex. Some days I make $150,000 on perps, or even meme coins when it was really hot in January. $150,000. And you have people working all day. Some people working all night, the night shift, to make $40,000, to make $100,000, to make $50,000. Are they smarter than me? No. Am I smarter than them? No. Are they harder workers than me? Maybe. Am I harder worker than them? Maybe. But it doesn't matter, because I was able to make myself a good trader. I wasn't born a good trader. I made myself a good trader. And you have to realize that you can be a good trader. You can be a better trader than me. This could be you in a year from now. You can be having your own YouTube channel, teaching people how to get better and helping them get better and giving back to the space that really made you successful and able to do everything you've ever wanted. Okay? Genuinely, guys, how bad do you want it? I know there's this one really cliche saying that's very popular, right? If you're drowning, how bad do you want a breath of air, right? When you're underwater and you're drowning and someone's pushing you under the water, how bad do you want to go up and get that breath of air to survive, to stay alive? Very much, right? So likewise, you have to want this trading thing just as much as you want to breathe air. And it's a very cliche saying, but it's very true. How bad do you want it, guys? Because I can't hold your hand and make you money. Just like no one held my hand and made me money, I can't do that for you, right? You have to look yourself in the mirror. Maybe do it for your parents. Do it for yourself. Do it for your brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, husband, wife. It doesn't matter. Do it for them. Do it for your kids if you have kids. Do it for whoever. Find a reason. Yourself is a great reason, but try and find another person to motivate you. And I'm not saying ask them for motivation, but picture them. Picture them being happy and smiling because you've given them everything they've ever wanted or everything they deserve, right? That's what you need to be doing. Put yourself in their shoes. Wouldn't you want these things? They want to see you happy and successful, just like you want to see them happy. So make it happen. What's stopping you? Make it happen. Stop being a degenerate. Stop being stupid. Stop being lazy. And make it happen. I don't care what you need to do. Wake up, get to work, and lock in. Because this is not going to happen forever. You're not going to have these generational opportunities for much, much longer. All right? You need to lock in, you need to wake up, and you need to make your life a success. All right? So do it. Make yourself proud. Make everyone who you know, your family, friends, whoever, proud. And do it, man. And woman, whoever's watching, do it. Make yourself proud. Make yourself look in the mirror at the end of the day and smile and be happy because you did a good job today. And you're getting better. Because that's what it's all about. It's getting better every single day. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed day 1 of the Millionaire Memecoin Mindset series. Once again, I appreciate all the support. If you do need a trading platform, link is in the bio. Get it. The maximum trading fees off. And once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Every single day uploads mindset videos of common struggles I had, common struggles I'm seeing, and me ranting about you needing to wake up, lock in, and make it happen. These Memecoin mindset videos will do you far more justice than any trading strategy video ever will. These get the least amount of views, but make the most amount of money for traders. These exact videos here. Because you don't need a crazy strategy. You just need to wake up and not be stupid. So once again, thank you all. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.